Good morning, guys. So today we got this tazz here. Tazz came in last night. I have a bearing knock, so we're gonna sort out that bearing knock. I'm gonna just strip quickly so you can get spares and see what's the extent of the damage, and hopefully we can get the crank to the engineers today still. Okay, so now that the car's up in the sky, I'm gonna drain all fluid, so it's water, oil. Yeah, basically that's it. So just I'm gonna drain the water and the oil, and then I'm gonna start stripping. So I'm gonna drain the oil, and then while the oil's draining, I'm gonna open up, and then when the oil is done, I can drain the water while I strip. So yeah. So as you can see, the head is off, and you saw me taking it off. So that's the block. Check it as clearance here. I mean, so that's how your clearance should be. So let's go quickly to the head. There is some sludge inside this head, I see. But not as bad as that forward. That was you.
Daar's so gesegde wat hulle sê bring en braai. So jy neem jou eie bytjies en jou eie boutjies opskep dit, dan kry jy 'n stuk bors. Kry jy 'n stuk bors. En jy men anders skep jou bytjies en bytjies. Ai, kona, nee, en dan vaar dan. Tada! Tada! That was a soft landing. Absolutely, tada! But she said what she said. Yeah. Let's keep it going and we'll make some joyful noise next. Feel the sugar rush.
Okay. Everything looks good there. So we know the head is not going anywhere. Alright, so now that the head is off, I can start stripping the bottom end. Okay guys, oh, I wish the camera was on. I did knock my finger. But anyway, I'm now 4 bolts away from pulling the motor out. Or should I say the block. This bell housing bolt there, that one there, that one there, and then that one there. Oh, I removed this mount, and that's the mounting that I got so Sorry for my language. So yeah, let me put you on a tripod quickly and put you on a time lapse just to remove it bolts, and then I'm gonna pull the motor a bit loose, and then I'm gonna see if I'm gonna be able to take this block out alone without damaging this grill or anything else, because I mean, it's not my bakkie. If you watched me take the motor out of the bakkie, I can't even remember why I took the motor out. Oh, it was to do the flywheel. I just had to do the motor over that time because I need to do the motor again of the bakkie. So stay tuned for that, guys. I'm gonna do the motor over of the bakkie. Well, not the whole motor. I'm not gonna do mains and stuff. I'm only gonna do the lifters, the rings, and obviously because I'm changing the rings, I'm gonna change the big end bearing. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming soon as well. I actually want to do it before winter comes. Well, it's already here. So, but when it's like bad, we're gonna have almost every day rain. So, because the bakkie still struggles to start when it's cold. And anyway, besides the point. So let me just get quickly removing it bolts and then pull the block out. So yeah, just put you guys on a time lapse. Okay, this is the second battery and it's running low. I think I need to get brand new batteries. Alright, so Uyati, what's going on? So as you can see, there's a gap. All the bolts are out. The motor is ready to come out. I don't know if I should attempt to take it out because the car is also high. It's not standing on its wheels, so it does make it a bit more difficult to pull it out. I can take it down the bottom and I have to take the wheel off and that splash tray. It would be the easier option. It would be the easier option to take it out the bottom, being alone. But it would be, you can must say, easy to take out if I had to have another person here now. Alright guys, so Mr. Forbes is on his way to go cut his hair. So as Matt told him, he had to come help me to pull this motor because it's almost done. Let me just take the motor out. So I'll put you guys here and then you can be on the lookout. Yeah, let's go. Short Leo.
Oil is drained.
Yeah, oil is drained. Alright, motor is out. Thanks Leo for your help. And my daddy for keeping the bonnet. So, what buck? Alright, so like I said, motor is out. I wanted to go and make me lunch now. It's 2:03 already now. I want to go make me lunch. But I think I'm gonna just rather strip this motor quickly, finished. And then, because furthermore then I won't basically be able to do anything else. So I think Mama just strip it now. Alright guys, I have a bit of a problem. Not that huge though. I'm sorry for moving around. But I have like an half an hour left and I didn't strip yet. So I'm gonna strip very quick because I need to go. So let's strip quickly. Good morning. So this morning I'm gonna take the crank away to the engineers to have it checked out, and then good morning and welcome to another update of the Toyota Tazz, the 2E. I hope I'm not soft. So yeah, so I'm going to take one piston and conrod with me as a sample, and one bearing. Well, the one that was basically the one that was making the bearing knock noise, basically is what I'm going to take with as a sample, so you can take sizes and yeah, so you can cut the crank and then get it back to me as soon as I can get it, so that we can carry on with the tazz. So I'll take you guys with me to go and drop the crank by the engineer. So let's get to it. I don't know what was that, so I'm not gonna Okay guys, so bit of sad news. Well, on the bright side it's not that bad. Well, that I could have told on my own. But the sad news is that the crank will only be done Wednesday. That's Monday today. So that is now the balls up. So that means the car is gonna be standing today, tomorrow. And this client actually needed the car by tomorrow evening side. So I'm gonna phone the client now and let him know that that's gonna be a problem. Gonna have to see what we can do. So yeah, let me just phone him quickly and let him know that it will only be on Wednesday. So okay, all pistons are in. There is just talk down now. I thought it was recording. Anyway, the mains is talked, begins is talked. Turning, motors turning freely. So good. Now just a pickup and oil pump, and then the sump can go on. Right, so there you can see the bottom end is complete. Clutch compressor is on, sump is on, obviously everything else at the bottom is on. Oil pump. So basically, ready to drop the bottom in, and then you can put the air on.
but you're my new favorite drug. Enter into my blood, run with my toxic love. Look how you make me happy.
Bell housing, I said that already. But yeah, exhaust is on, head is being torqued, alternators on, starters on. So yeah, it's just now finished torquing the head, timing belt, the alternators belt, and then cam cover, and then just lines. Oh, and radiator as well, radiator and fan. But yeah, then obviously it will just be water pump, pipes, water pipes, petrol pipes. The live is already on the alternator and the starter. And then throttle cable, filter, just basically wires and pipes, then it's done. So we'll catch you when we are most likely when we're starting again, when the car is on, or for first startup should I say. So we'll see. Okay guys, so everything is complete here. I couldn't start up last night because there was a water leak. I can't remember what I already said, but there was a water leak on that. See that pipe there, it come from the water pump. So that O-ring was clear, so we had to replace that O-ring. Struggled a bit last night. As you saw, there was no light. So yeah, you must saw that it was basically dark and we couldn't really see much. So we just ended up not carrying on. And so this morning my daddy just put that pipe quickly in. So now that's sorted. It's not leaking anymore. And when this car came, this car actually stuck without petrol, so just need to put petrol quickly in. As you can see, there's the funnel. Petrol's going in. So yeah, we're gonna be starting up soon. Press.
It's recording, yeah? Hold on. Start. On the roof.
What? Got it?
Yeah?
Start. So as you can see, full swing first start. Quiet, oil light went immediately off. Yeah. Automatic choke. Yeah, it's automatic choke. You can see the oil light, petrol lights on. So yeah. So now we just need to wait until the fan switch is on. Basically operating temperature, and then we can switch the car off, let it cool down. Obviously the thermostat will have opened up, and then we can top up on water. What is it, Daddy? Okay, as you can see, the oil lights on. Car didn't even start yet and the oil lights going off. Immediately off. So yeah, as you can see, got great oil pressure. So oil pump is fine. Well, we inspected the oil pump and it was also, we knew it was fine. But obviously that's a thing that you must do before you even start your car. Well, not start your car. When you starting with the first time and you put your motor back together, you basically start and check that your oil light goes off. If it doesn't go off, you obviously either have an oil pressure issue or an oil pressure switch issue, or your actual oil light, which is very unlikely for your oil light to have a problem. So yeah. Here we go. She's on the road. Oh yeah. Safe.